Welcome, man.
What's up, guys?
This is a thing I call First World Problems, and it's basically usually it'd be a group of people, but it's also like an interview. And what I do is my whole thing is putting people in a better position, and that's what I want to do. Talk about issues, talk about entertainment, music, art, social justice, anything that's going on in the world. But man, introduce yourself to the people, man.
What's up? I am Damonte. I am an R&B singer, a pop singer, any type of singer. I feel like being one every day. I like everything. I love experimenting with art, and I feel like music is a beautiful art form that we have to paint, and it tells a story. So I feel like telling my story through my art and this music. So that's really who Damonte is, and you'll see more. I'm more of a action.
Absolutely. That's music. That's music in general. Like just it's your art, and people want to express that and get it out to the world. Yeah. So basically, tell the people and tell me how did this music thing come about? Like, some people start off in a choir, they start singing by that. Like, how did this music thing come about?
I was blessed to start off in a family that sing. My mom sing. Her mom's song, her dad's song. So luckily, it passed down to me a little bit. And I started been singing for 19 years, quartet, choirs, all my life. So I've had that gospel foundation already. So really just starting from there, I build, and it builds who I am today as a person. So I can say that.
Like, tell the people who influenced you as a singer growing up.
Dang, if you know me, big facts. My artist of all time is Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I love Beyonce because not just her music. Music is just something that her art and how she expresses it, but her work ethic, like her drive, her constantly to keep evolving and it's hard to be in the game for 25, 30 some years. People lose out of 5 or 6. So to see her constantly evolving and growing and also keeping up big facts and be one of the biggest names known to man and people stop. So that would make me admire her and her drive, and plus her music and her visuals. She give you a story. Male wise, Usher the same way to me. I love how he can stay relevant and keep on driving and keep on pushing. And I love how no matter what he do, he can keep up in that genre, whatever genre he go in. I like that. It's plenty more I love, like Miguel, and I love Sir. I love Brent Fayez. I love Sunder. I love all them type of different artists. And it builds me. Like I said, it builds me. It builds me. So I love all those artists. So that's who I'm kind of influenced by. Any female artists, I'm influenced. Alicia Keys. Who I listen to now. I love Summer Walker, of course. You got your Her. I love my Her. I love a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of grasp from different ones, and they inspire me.
Yeah, I actually listen to a lot of those artists that you named.
Big face.
And I don't listen to Beyonce too much. So when I look at your style of music and the way you carry yourself, you named the artists who you kind of influence in a sense is Miguel. You kind of give me that Miguel vibe in a way. The album that you have is very unique. And one thing that pop out about the uniqueness is the name.
Big face.
So please tell the people the thought process behind it.
So it's crazy. So ETNOMAD is properly said ETNOMAD, but I said ETNOMAD because my name is Damonte, and people say Damonte. So the proper way is Damonte, but I said ETNOMAD. ETNOMAD is my name backwards in reverse. One day I was on the site. I was like, I want to know what my name means. So I just started looking at what my name means. So I was like, I had this site would say, your name in reverse is ETNOMAD. And I was like, that's clean. I liked it. And so it also said my name means the number 9. So I was like, wow. So I started looking up different things about the number 9, like biblical things. And I found out a lot of great things about the number 9 and how precious that number is. And I started, that's one of my favorite numbers now. So I done started getting it tatted all on me as the number 9. So in ETNOMAD was me in reverse. And so I wanted to break down ETNOMAD. So, of course, ETNOMAD is not a full word. So ET is the alien, right? Mm-hmm. And nomad is a person that never stays in one place.
Yeah.
So, in that sense, ETNOMAD is an alien that never stays in one place.
Okay. So
that's the meaning of that name and how I made the album want to feel that way in the sense.
Okay, I mess with it. That's definitely something I ain't really just never heard before. I want to ask you so I can also get the people in on it too, what it meant.
No, I kind of do hits like when I started posting ETNOMAD, it was like, "Oh, you dropping a clothing line?"
Yeah.
And it was like I was saying, "No, it's not a clothing line." But I just kept on repeating ETNOMAD. And they were like, "What is ETNOMAD? What is it?" And when I dropped the album, okay, it's an album.
Yeah.
And even with the project, because the name was reversed, I wanted the project to be like that, something completely like nothing. I wanted it to be an experiment project. So my first project would be an experiment project.
Okay, so it's not something that you would get a better feeling of if you listen to it backwards. Not nothing like that, right?
No. I'm saying of the way of who I am as an artist.
Yeah.
That would nothing be compared to like my home. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's more of I'm gonna try this. I wanted, since everything reversed, on the album I wanted to have 9 tracks. So I had 9 tracks, including the intro. We said 10, but I had 9 tracks. I wanted the album to travel.
Yeah.
I wanted to travel. So at the beginning, at the intro, I was like in my car or something. And I was like, I wanted to feel like when you get in your car, like, when you go, you moving.
Yeah.
So I wanted the album continuously to move like that. That's why I made certain transitions. But I don't want to go too far. You're not going to ask me those shit. But just those certain things I added just because of the name. Okay. In the album.
So talk about the features on the album. Talk about how those came about.
The features feel like home to me. When I get into the studio with these people, I feel connected. It's a vibe that you can't break. So I had Devin, of course, on the Honey Kills, amazing artist, one of my greatest influence artists. I had Casino, of course, one of the other GOATs of my artists. I had Mega. Mega is somebody that I found cool, cold-blooded, and cool, calm, and collected. And he vibe just fit and spoke to me when I heard the song. I had people like Juice and Kojo Mo. Kojo Mo is my boy, and Juice is the producer. And he was like, "Let's get on here and just do something." So that was the experiment track. So just the different features, the different people I had on it, it just made it feel home,
Yeah. So are you originally from Brookhaven, Mississippi?
Of course.
Okay, so talk about that Brookhaven culture and talk about that Mississippi influence that it has on you. Like sound wise, culture wise.
I can say it has influence on me. In many ways, culture, I'ma always sound like I'm from the South.
Yeah.
It's gonna have that in me anyway. So that's gonna be instilled in me. But it has branded me. It has shown me the hunger. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It showed me what I need to get and how I need to get it.
Yeah.
And I don't have to waste no time to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it shows you the value of your life and how you need to do better. It shows you how can you improve. Musically, it makes me feel home. When I hear my music, nobody else gonna sound like me.
Yeah.
So it made me feel home. So that's what I say about the South. Culture, it's gonna be in there too. Big facts.
Yeah. So this wasn't your first project, correct?
Project, I had a mixtape before then. Yeah, I had a mixtape.
So that was your very first
thing
project.
You put out. Yes, sir.
So if you were to compare the two, how would you compare them in a way?
ETNOMAD is way better. ETNOMAD way better. Not because of today. I like to keep evolving, but
absolutely.
That project, it was something that I love it, but it was it's like I'm coming out like it's like a creeping thing.
Yeah.
This project, like I'm here. Like I want to feel like I'm here now.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're here?
Oh yes, of course. I feel like I'm here. Every day you have to make yourself feel like you're here. Because if you don't, you're gonna get lost.
Yeah.
And I just want to grind and keep on grinding. On them project, you know what I'm saying? But I consider ETNOMAD is one of my best projects to date. Just because of the thought process, and we gonna get to that, I guess.
Yeah. So
if you hear elements of M Project, my mixtape, I sing. So going into ETNOMAD, you wouldn't think, I sing. You wouldn't think I sing so much, and that's one of the reasons I said I could adapt and I could change and I can go whatever lane I want to. So that's one reason why I said I like the feel of that album, because I changed completely different. Like an alien, big facts.
Yeah. So with the music you have put out, talk about the positive and the negative feedback that you have received with your music.
Big facts. We gonna talk about it. We're gonna do positives. We're gonna do positives first. The positives, I get great compliments on my vocals, on my ability to sing. I say that. I get great compliments about my structures, my producers. 300 Hertz, the best producer. I get very compliments about positive things about that. So I get positive things about, some of the language, because a lot of things people, they like what I say.
Yeah. So
I get a lot of positive things about it.
It's a lot of explicit content.
Yes, that's the negative things. So yeah, that's good positive things. I get great positive things with artwork, visuals, things like that.
Yeah.
But the negatives, like Buddy said, that content. So I have a lot of explicit content. So a lot of people sometimes will try to test me on content. And they were like, dang, did you really be doing what you be saying in your stuff? And that's the negative thing, because people want to know your business. But you put in a song to tell a story. But, if things happen, it's facts. But that's only the negative thing. I have a lot of, I can't listen to this with my kids. Yeah. But, just the only things about that. Some things about choice of songs sometimes, different things like that. But it all good to me if it's happy settled to me. So.
Yeah, that's all that matters. If it's something that you love and it's your art, put it out there. Music's subjective, so people gonna feel how they want to feel regardless.
Yeah, they gonna do that.
On that. So with that negative feedback, talk about how that negative has impacted or enhanced your vision and your art.
Oh man, it made wonderful art. Oh, ETNOMAD was a pain. So ETNOMAD, I won't go back. ETNOMAD was a 2-year project. I started ETNOMAD right after I dropped Honey Kills. I had a whole project already before it, threw it out. Cause it didn't fit the vibe for Honey. and I wanted to keep that vibe. I wanted to keep that rawness, and so I made a start writing a whole new project. And things happened in my life that kind of turned me differently. So I had to really stop what I was doing and navigate myself differently now. So the project had to put on hold again. So I had to keep on writing secretly, trying to get this and try to get that. And then when I could come out, you know what I'm saying, and finally just start feeling my project.
Oh, you can keep going.
Feeling my project, a thing happened, stuff started, negative energy started being around me.
Yeah.
And I started having to write myself out of it and constantly write myself out of it. And that's where one of my favorite songs on the album, Camus, come from. So.
Camus?
Yeah.
Okay. So talk about, since you mentioned it, talk about the songs on the album. And talk about, like, some people have their favorites, some people have their least favorite. Yeah. Why is Camus your favorite?
I'm not going to say Camus is my favorite because I have all of my, you know, but Camus is really a best favorite to me. I say best favorite because it's one of the best songs I made, and it's one of my favorites on the album. But it's probably because of the message behind it. It was really, like I said, surrounded by a lot of negativity, and I really just wanted to just, you know, talking, but y'all don't want it. But you know what I'm saying? So I really wanted to write it down. And I wanted people to feel like every morning, like when they hear that song, like in the Start Your Day, they talk a lot, but they don't want none. Yeah. Want my time, but I don't phone them. So I wanted them to feel like that every morning, feel empowered. Another song my favorite is Lil Freak. Lil Freak is one of my favorites because it was just a song that I just like. So my line brother gave me a little verse thingy, and I was like writing, and he was like, I like that, and he would just keep on writing it, and he gave me this little thing, and I kept it like 3 years ago, kept it, and when I heard that beat, I was like, that's it, and I want that chorus, and I want that, so I just made a song behind it, and and then like I said, No Interruption, ETNOMAD Thoughts is one of my favorites because I'm rapping my ass off. Big facts, and I don't rap. So I like that because that's a completely different feel of anything I have ever done. J. Cole was a huge, major influence on that whole track. Kendrick was also. I wanted to have every type of rapper feel on this track also, on this album. I wanted to feel like Kendrick and Cole on ETNOMAD Thoughts. I wanted to feel like Trippie Redd on CMG Foreign. Like I wanted to try different feels on each songs and try different things. But them all of them. I love them all. You know.
So do you think pain, heartbreak, and those things are necessary to make good music?
Sometimes. I think it's sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's like, okay, if I want to feel heartbreak and pain all day, I listen to that.
Yeah.
But if I want to feel like I want to go to the club and I want to turn up, I'm gonna listen to that music.
Yeah.
So people make music for what they feel like they can express their art from.
Yeah.
And other people make music how they think they can express their art from. I feel like it all goes together. Because some people going through heart and pain, they need to hear that music but at that time. But I can't too much listen to it all the time. I can't feel, you know, depressed or down about anything too long. I have to keep on moving. Yeah. I got to keep on growing. It's a lesson. We got to keep moving.
Okay. So what we finna do now, man, we talked about this before the interview. We actually finna go to the set that you did 100 Kills on.
Big fan.
So yeah, let's do that. So man, we at the shoot and the scene of your music video 100 Kills. Talk about that process, man.
Hey, every morning, big face, bro. I used to get up at like 8 or 9 and like ride my bike for like 10 or 9 miles a day.
Yeah.
And I listen to music every day. I was listening, like constantly listening to stuff I was writing, constantly just try to see how can I improve it. And every time I come straight through this little path, and his house would be. I was like, that house is beautiful. Like it was just like abandoned. And I wanted Honey Kills to just like tell a story. Like it may look like bad on the outside, but on the inside it's like made of gold. And we eating it, we working it inside. No matter how it look on the outside, we still working.
Yeah.
So I wanted to represent this house. It's like I'm still here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And talk about the individuals. Talk about the people that was involved and how did they like the scene that you did picked out.
Thank God I have an amazing group of guys that's amazing artists in this great town of Brookhaven. I wanted all artists that influenced me, all artists that was on Elements of M, if I could get them, everybody that influenced, from friends, from different people, to be on this visual. I wanted to represent angels.
Yeah.
I wanted them everybody to wear white.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask you about. Everybody was kind of on the right accord with it.
It really happened by the grace of God. I asked everybody like today, I was like, I need everybody to wear white. So everybody came in white. It was amazing. I want us to feel like angels and feel like we still working. And no matter how, hard it look on the outside, that we still in working.
Yeah. So the owners of this house, like, how did that come about?
The owners of the house.
How did that come about?
When I came into looking into this property from shooting the video, for the Honey Kills, I wanted to make sure it was okay because I didn't want to just talk about the property.
Yeah.
The property, I looked in and people were like, well, I don't know who owned it, but I'll get back to you. So they got back to me about the property or whatever, and they told me, it's okay. I talked to the owner's family, and they said it was okay, long, they're fine with it, they knew me, you know what I'm saying? So it was okay with it. It's a beautiful property, and I love it.
Yeah. So how long did that process take of shooting a video, getting everybody, like, time schedules right to shoot this? How did it?
The videos shoot started at, let me say this, Simi Yoski Productions shot my video, amazing videographer.
Yeah.
We started at 9 o'clock a.m. We didn't start filming till like 8 p.m.
You said 9 a.m.?
To 8 p.m. almost. Wow. Yeah, so it was a long shoot. And I liked it. It was tiresome, of course, but I liked it because it was long, and I wanted it to be perfect, and I wanted it to be right.
Yeah.
So, in that sense, the shoot was amazing, and it was tiresome. I was like, Lord, I don't want to do video shoots like this. I see why people,
Yeah.
But it still was good though. It still came out amazing. He did a wonderful job.
Yeah, and I was just looking at the aesthetics and the scene, and not only did everything just line up perfectly with you in the middle and everybody else, all white, and with the house, man, it was just dope and beautiful vibes. Like when I just looked at it, man, I commend it.
Appreciate it.
Like that whole creative process, like, was it you that came up with everything, or was it a collective of ideas and such?
So I came up with the whole thing of the concept of the way we stand, of the way the colors were picked. I made sure I was involved with even some of the scene choices. Some of the scene choices that were picked. I was really just, everything when you see me is my mind. Everything usually be my vision that I see, and hopefully to bring it to life and make it come true. And Simi really just did that and took my everything, because I know I tell like, no, I don't like this. Because I'm a very perfectionist person, but I don't like this, we're gonna do something better. I like this color, I want this color. We had different themes, different places I wanted to shoot at. So he just made my vision come to life, and it came out, I appreciate it, it came out beautiful from the everything, how the sticks, how the day was, because that day it was just beautiful. That morning we was out here shooting. That night, that like 5 minutes before we left, stopped shooting. We had to leave because storm coming. So it almost rained at the second part, so we had to rush. But it was an amazing process.
Yeah. So talk about what's next. Talk about what's next, single wise, album wise, project wise. What's next for you?
But they finna be dropping some projects. Always finna be gone. One thing I try to make myself do now is hard. I like to make sure everything is right to the detail, and I want to make myself push me. I want to give my fans, more insight to me, because I'm very private. I like to be secluded a little bit, so I give them my music and not really just give them much else. And now I gotta push more music out. They want to know more of me. Yeah. So I want to drop about maybe like 3 projects this year.
3?
Mm-hmm. Okay. One of them may be a collab project. 2 of them may be a collab project. 2 may be a single project. So it's gonna be a beautiful thing. I want to do some more features. I love features. Yeah. One thing about me, I feel like if you gonna work and you gonna grind, and we both gonna grind from your situation and our situation, and we gonna vibe, and it's gonna be a song, I'm gonna work with you because I'm growing from you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of artists don't think it's selfishness, but you grow from it when you do a feature, because you kind of invite each other to their worlds. Yeah. So that's one thing I want to do more features this year.
So speaking of features, what is your dream feature? Like, it can be the biggest artist in the world, or artists that people don't know. What is your dream feature that you just say, like, man, I gotta have that. Like, I gotta have that feature.
Well, of course, I want my Beyonce feature. That's just legendary. But if I want to do a lane that I know matching, I would love to do a Brent Faiyaz feature.
Brent Faiyaz.
Oh man, with Sunder and the producers, that would be beautiful. I would love to feel that. Him. I love to do a Miguel feature. Miguel and a Rihanna feature.
Legendary. Yeah. You know the crazy thing about Brent Faiyaz? That this segment that we doing, First World Problemz, is named after his album. Or named after a song on his project.
Big facts.
Yeah, he got a song called First World Problemz, and I was like heavily inspired by that. Yeah. So I was like, man, I do interviews, I do these things, and that's what I want. I want to name it. I want First World Problemz. That name just stuck with me, man.
It's legendary, and how he do his touring, his management. For me, going to school for like entertainment industry studies, it's wonderful how he do that, and he didn't have to go to school for it. You know what I'm saying? So I commend him definitely on his business side too.
Yeah, they say sometimes experience is the best teacher.
Big facts.
And sometimes that's all we need. You can put a young man, a young woman that never went to school, but you get him in that environment, that business environment, that music environment for 3+ years, he will basically have that knowledge that he went to school for 5 years. And that's the beautiful thing about music and experience and knowledge as a whole. It's always fun to indulge in all of them.
Big facts. It grows people.
Absolutely. And that's why I always say knowledge is power. And that's basically what I want to do with this, just obtain knowledge and pick the brains of individuals that I work with. And like artists, just anybody that I work with, share their story out to the world. No matter what it is, positive, negative, if they want to get it out, I allow my platform to proceed that notion. So, but yeah, man, this is First World Problemz, man.
I appreciate you.
Man.
I appreciate you. Keep doing great things, bro. You're amazing, bro.
You too, man. You too. That should be it.
French, you make my life so relevant. How got proud of how I let you see my face and wear in Kylie, yo, experiment. You dumb, nigga, you a scam, nigga. Don't you run around no fine, nigga. I'm the sign, nigga, I'm Sharon, nigga. My shit been on some major. Drop it to the floor like a early. Yo, these bitches looking, oh, they looking nasty. Fancy, big, thick, looking classy. Bitches all around, they call me dad. I'm so dirty, breath so dirty, face so dirty, these bitches cannot have me. I'm so dirty, breath so dirty, face so dirty, these bitches cannot have me, yeah.
I've been thinking about you all day, girl, I got you on mine. Oh yeah, yeah, these bitches hear my line, girl, but they don't want none of mine.
Drop it to the floor like a early. Yo, these bitches looking, oh, they looking nicely. Fancy, big, thick, looking classy. Bitches all around, they call me Dad. I'm so Dad, breath so Dad, face so Dad. These bitches cannot have me. I'm so Dad, breath so Dad, face so Dad. These bitches cannot have me, yeah.